Democratic Senator Claire McCaskill of Missouri. And as we talk over the folks right behind us, Senator, let me just get your take, your thoughts on how Hillary Clinton did tonight.
I thought she did very, very well. I think he had a lot of empty rhetoric. I think Hillary Clinton had substantive policy she talked about, and he tried to get her to go there. He tried to egg her on, and she wouldn't do it. She stayed high. As we know, Donald Trump has gone low, and I think he didn't save his campaign tonight.
He hit her pretty hard on her emails, and as we saw at one point, that even prompted a reaction from the audience. What did you make of that particular exchange? Because even on social media, that was one of the top tweeted moments of this debate.
Well, I think when he tried to say that he would prosecute Hillary Clinton if he were president, it was so disrespectful to the FBI. As a former prosecutor, I've worked with the FBI. They are not a partisan organization. They are law enforcement professionals, and dozens of them scoured over her records for months on end. And Director Comey said that all of the field agents that worked on the case unanimously agreed that no crime had been committed. So when he said that, he was basically giving the back of his hand to the highest respected and frankly most competent law enforcement and fair law enforcement agency in the world.
We know that this issue, though, of honesty and trustworthiness has been a continuing challenge for Secretary Clinton. The last poll that I saw had her at something like 60% of voters had concerns about her trustworthiness. Do you think that she helped herself tonight with the debate in that regard as far as getting more Americans to trust her?
Well, if people do the fact-checking, I think they will, because Donald Trump told a bunch of whoppers tonight, a lot of them about her that just weren't true. And so I really urge people to do the research. Go and check the independent fact-checkers, and I think they'll be surprised that the one who was spewing falsehoods tonight was Donald Trump, not Hillary Clinton.
I wonder, Senator, what you thought of overall just this format and how it is that your candidate did with respect to connecting to some of the voters who were asking the questions there, because there were folks who were looking at this as an opportunity for Secretary Clinton to perhaps show the ability to connect in a way that even some of her supporters say she sometimes has difficulty with displaying on the campaign trail.
I thought she did a great job, and she was really focused on talking to the people who were asking the questions, and she was focused on answering their questions. Donald Trump was focusing on kind of his, I'm great, I'm smart, Russia's gonna love us, and I'm gonna beat ISIS, and without any details, without any really understanding of how complicated that really is. So I think, once again, she showed substance, she showed polish, she showed command of the issues. I think she showed clearly who's ready to be commander-in-chief.
Senator Claire McCaskill. Senator, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.